Alright, hello everyone. We are just gonna start up the stream. Of course, with the Sims 3, it's gonna take a minute or two to boot things up, so hopefully that'll give us enough time to get some more people to come in and such. Right. Take a bit of time to adjust things to how I want so I can see everything. Like I said, it's the first time I've streamed Sims, so hopefully everything turns out okay. I know this is a I'll be able to see everything. Of course, I only got one monitor, so gotta take minute or two to make sure, everything is how I want. Shoot, now you can't see my face. Okay, there's that. Yeah, sorry, this is just taking a couple minutes to sort out. Like I said, first time actually streaming, I did give it a test run to make sure it would actually capture at least. Yeah. Kino Ice Cream. My cats are doing quite well. Thank you for asking. You can see I'm just trying to toggle what's right here, whatever the word is. Trying to find the best way to get this thing done for streaming. Be able to get an accurate view of my interface and all. I also don't want to make the screen too tiny so I can actually see things. Crap. Maybe if I do it like this. Okay, let's try it like this for now. Hopefully we'll get some more people in and they you know, can tell me if things are screwy or whatever. Alright, here we go. Right, yeah, so as you can see, I'm just gonna start off by making a two-person That is a bit loud, isn't it? Yeah, let me just do that again. Goodness. Okay, let's get to it then. Female. I am not very good at sim face sculpting or character face sculpting in general, so forgive me if it comes out not looking not looking the best. Right. Oh. Oh, just some bad TC. Like I said, I was making, going to be making, at least for now, in this session, going to be making, whoops, you can't even see the Sims face. I was going to be making Jennifer from Rule of Rose, and let's move this here. And also, Fiona from Haunting Ground and their respective dogs. Thought that could be cool. Yeah, I might move my face cam around as needed. Oops. Yeah, that was I've been some CC. I got custom content I had to remove. I mean, just trying to see what would be best. Can you, sorry. Okay, I might just get on my phone to look this up. Might be easier to just look up the pictures on my phone. Unless you really want me to, try and get a picture up on there, then I can, see what I can do, but just for convenience sake, I'll just look up the pictures on my phone. Okay.
Diptagi? Sizzle.
Hello, Dennis Gallagher. Good to see ya. As you can see, we are making some, Sims. I was mentioning earlier, you might have seen from the thumbnail, but going to be try making, yeah, Ada Wong. Yeah, that'd be cool. I think for this session, at least, I'll just try making, Jennifer from Rule of Rose and Fiona from Haunting Ground and their dogs. I'll definitely, think about making, other characters for sure, though. But like I said, sim making in these games and house decorating and such take a fair bit of time to do, so we'll see if we even actually get to any kind of simming.
Snar. Kushla.
But hopefully we can. But even so, hopefully we can still have fun, hopefully we can still have fun with, the character customizations and stuff. And I know, Jay's Gaming Notes, I'm not keeping up with the, not keeping up with the Switch 2 too much. There's nothing, like, super catching my eye about it. Truthfully, the, any kind of games I'm looking forward to Switch-wise is also going to be on the, Switch 1. There's nothing, you know, nothing I can't live without right now for the Switch 2. That's kind of, I guess he kind of does. Yes, he does kind of look like that, from Kill Bill. Like I said, if anyone wants me to bring up the, try to bring up any references to the characters, I will. It's just that right now I'm using my phone because it's more convenient at the moment. Of course, if anyone really wants to see, maybe see how badly I'm screwing this up, potentially. Then, I'll do it. Then you can all criticize my sim building skills. Okay, but no, let's continue. See what kind of browse we can get. Like I said, hopefully we can still have fun just, sim sculpting and such. Because there's a good chance that's all the time we'll have for. Okay, I'm just trying to find this right brow color because her brows are a bit darker brown while her hair is actually that light blonde. But you know, is a thing that happens, of course. Not exactly unrealistic. Yeah, with accessories. Yeah, like I said, sometimes it takes a while to load in, especially because I got a fair bit of custom content, so yeah. Hopefully things will go smooth enough, though. There's a mod I got, Smooth Patch, I think it's called. Hopefully helps speed things up. Um, maybe. Honestly, maybe that's the closest we'll be getting. We'll see. We shall see. It's actually going pretty okay, loading-wise. Okay, that's probably the closest we're gonna get. Which I think is fine. I also want to check out what other skin tones there are. I think there's gonna be one that might be better. Um, hmm. This one might be the best, actually. I definitely want to make the ponytail collar holder, thingy blue. Also, I don't need this. Right. Can I change the color of that? Yeah, I thought so. Better check to see what other base colors I have. Okay, there's black, pink. Okay, we'll just make this, just this shade of blue a bit. That should be good, I think. Yes. Oh, goodness. Like I said, I absolutely suck at making, trying to make a character look like, whatever character. So I make them look, trying to make their appearance look accurate to character. So you will have to, forgive me if it comes out looking kind of crap. But hopefully it doesn't. Okay, this actually isn't too bad so far, I think, though. What else can we do? Face profile, face height, face width. I mean, I'll think about doing a magical melody stream. Like I said, I've got, you know, plans and such, but, you know, not an impossibility. It's just not on the agenda yet, so I wouldn't hold your breath for a magical melody stream anytime soon. It's clearly Samus Aran. You know, like I said, I'm trying. I am trying. Funny enough, this pre-made sim already had bright blue eyes, like Fiona has. Who am I creating? Right now, I'm trying to create Fiona Belly from Haunting Ground. Like I said, I don't know how successful I'm being, because, I'm not very good at this whole sim sculpting thing, but hopefully I can get her looking okay, at least. And, yeah. I'm sure I'm gonna have people, telling me, no, it's not quite right. It's not quite right. The, cheeks aren't right. The lips aren't right, and whatever, but... Look, if I could have you reach into the computer screen to help me make this, I would love to. Unfortunately, that's just not possible. Okay, so bottom lip, let's adjust this actually. Let's make this a bit thinner. This isn't... Yes, I am certainly trying. Like I said, I am actually using my phone as a picture on my phone as a reference. If people really want me to bring any reference pictures up on screen, I can do that. It's just right now it's more convenient to have, to just have it on my phone. Like I said, I only got one monitor and all that. But hopefully, you know, hopefully it still turns out okay. Okay, yeah. I think that's about as good as I'm gonna get it, at least. Wait, actually, maybe I'll adjust the nose just a bit. That's just good. Yeah, I think this is good. But yes, I am quite jealous of people that are able to make Sims exactly the way they want. Without any kind of trouble, that is. Oh, some CC I got, I think. Right. Right, we just want a bit of a subtle color to the lips. Don't want anything too, glossy. Kind of a more natural look as well. Yeah, something like that, actually. Might be alright to give her a bit of... Can't really see her eyeliner, but I'll give a bit of eyeliner to her just to make them pop a bit. Not like you can really see them, but whatever. Okay, that didn't go too terribly. Now, let's see. Yeah, exactly. You can just have have them living a nice, happy life without any zombies or monsters or ghosts or whatever the hell else wants to kill them. Okay, I think this is not too bad, actually, if I do say so myself. I'm sure someone could do it better, but, you know, for someone who kind of sucks at these things, not too terrible. You ever watch Adventure Time? No, I can't say I have. Okay, this isn't too bad of a shirt, but... Or this one, even. But, we'll see. Obviously, probably not going to find anything exactly like it, but... Close enough, you know? There's a couple of certs that have the same vibe, but not quite on the money, but of course that's perfectly fine for it to not be right on the money. Oh yeah, on a side note, I did finally finish a new video today. Should have that out on Friday. And then after that, there's probably going to be a little more of a wait to the next video. Because like I said, I got panel stuff to prepare for and do. Yes, of course, I love Arthur. Great show. Pretty much almost anything PBS makes is great. But yeah, I will at least keep up with streams since it is just once a week. I'll try to keep up with streams at least. What is on that shirt? Oh, there's errors. So at least there'll be streams to look forward to. Talk to kids in the class under you, even though you're literally only a year older, and they're only a year younger, I should say. Yeah, even at that age, 1 year isn't a huge difference. I mean, it kind of is, but like, you know, not that much usually. 2 years, yeah, a bit more. But 1 year isn't a huge jump more often than not in terms of maturity and just general intelligence.
Uh-huh. Oh.
Oh, where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? Was that the game show one? Oh yeah, it was the game show one, cause Where on Earth is Carmen Sandiego is the animated series. I didn't watch it as a kid, but I did catch a couple episodes of the Where on Earth is Carmen Sandiego as an adult. Whoops, that's just some broken CC, don't mind me. I did watch the Where on Earth is Carmen Sandiego a couple times as an adult. Good stuff. Oh god, is this some of these searches not working with her bust size? I guess not. Yeah. Yeah. Also, both shows have banging theme songs, so yeah. You know, that reminds me, there was a I remember in elementary school in computer class, I played a game called Carmen Sandiego Jr. Detective, which actually featured the characters from Where on Earth. So that was actually my first exposure to them, but even though I didn't actually watch the show proper until I was an adult. Yes. My favorite character is probably Fern. I like Fern a lot. Swollen's pretty cool too. Quite fond of both of those girls. Yeah, some of these ones that aren't appearing are probably just like improper CC. That is custom content. Hey, that's a nice shirt. But not what we're looking for. I might take a quick glance at the full outfits just to see if there might be one, but we'll see. Alright, here's the ones from Supernatural. I was looking at one of these, maybe. Like I said, unfortunately not gonna find ones that fit exactly, but it's a bit more form-fitting, so maybe I'll go with that one for now. Okay, we'll just take a quick glance at the outfit sets. See if there's anything there. Because there might indeed be. So it's cute, but not what we're looking for. Oh, goodness. A wolf howling at the moon t-shirt. Could be cute. I might. It could be cute for a, like, athletic wear kind of deal. Like I said, it's just so much. It just takes so long for all these things to load in each time you go into create a sim. So that's why I was saying we may or may not to get to actual simming today. Yeah. At least it'll give me at least a general idea of what all stuff is here for future reference as well. I mean, I have a pretty good idea, it's just, you know. Sometimes I forget what's there. I'm like, oh crap, I didn't know I had that. Just making logos. That's pretty cool. Hopefully this is at least some good background noise. Even if I don't get to, like I said, even if I don't get to actual simming in the world. Because, of course, I insist on looking through everything just to make sure I don't miss something. Yes, well, I'm glad I can provide adequate background noise. Yeah, this is like one of the things I don't like about this game is how long things take to load in. For like create a sim and create a style and such. And I get, like, because of the scale of the game, sometimes it's kind of hard to avoid, but still, you know. Alright, we're just going to click on all these. Actually, what am I doing? It's just It's just gonna be quicker, probably, to just click in like this. Sims is fun, even when it's a pain. In the butt to load everything in. And watch, and I'm more likely than not just gonna end up with like what I already chose. I also don't know why some of these load in faster than others, but there you go. Okay, finally. I think we're fine. Okay, I think we're finally looked through all these and they won't work. And then I'm probably going to end up looking through all of them again for when I make Jennifer. But we won't worry about that now. Just worry about finding a cute skirt. Yeah, none of these outfits are quite Fiona, but, unfortunately, we gotta make do. If I end up finding some, custom content that looks more Fiona-like, I might get it. But, as for now... you know. Let's find a skirt that works. Hopefully. Probably I'm probably going to just end up using this one, but you know. Nope. Nope. Yeah, once again, probably just gonna go with the first one we picked. Nope. Nope. Wait, actually, let's see. No, I still like this one. Okay, yeah, this isn't perfect, but you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. I just glad I could at least make the face look half decent. Can we get a nice, let's try see if we can't get a nice lavender, light, soft lavender. Or dark lavender. I know my color's good enough. Huh. Let's see. Close enough. Right. Shoes. We should at least be able to have brown boots. If we don't have brown boots, I'd be a little. If we don't have brown boots, at least look close enough. I will be quite shocked. Not quite, but might go with these or these. Or let's see. Maybe actually. Might go with these. Yeah, we'll stick with these for now. Now we just need the accessories. Hmm. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Or at least get the socks. Make these black. Okay, this ought to do it for now. Like I said, not perfect. What are you gonna do? I know, putting faces aren't the most, just wanna look, don't worry, just about me, just, looking through these templates real quick. Yeah, I know, not everyone's in love with the pudding faces in this game, but, quote-unquote pudding faces, but what you gonna do? Well, thank you, Mastadi. Like I said, I am not an expert by any means, but I try. I can at least say I tried. Okay. It's enough fooling around there. Let's get to formal.
Pre Nufa.
To see if I can find some. See if I can't find a pseudo medieval, modernized medieval looking dress for her. I know we have those. I just have to see which one I think will be best fitting. At least these are all loaded in now. So hopefully I won't have to worry about, like, waiting for these load times when I make, Jennifer. Jeez. Can't even remember these characters' names. I'm going crazy. Not too terrible, but there might be something better. How good is my PC? Pretty good. Like I said, really with The Sims 3, even like good modern PCs have trouble with The Sims, or Sims 3 has trouble even with those. That's just the nature of The Sims 3. Just a kind of it is what it is sort of deal, just with how the whole thing was made. I will say it is more, it is, you know, it was pretty ambitious, I would say. Cute, but I don't know. I don't know if I want her necessarily look. I don't know if I necessarily want her looking like she's going to a Ren fair, though. I mean, something like this actually isn't too bad, so I'll have to see. Couldn't tell you all my PC specs, though, because I do not have that memorized. Well, I could just look it up, but you know. Okay, yeah, this actually isn't too bad. Let's see what else we can get for variations of that, though. What? Do I go to any Ren fairs? I did go to one local Ren fair. It was pretty fun. Wouldn't mind going to another. One day. I don't know if it's necessarily something I would go out of town for like I would for a convention, but, you know. Also, none of these, clothes I've seen also scream Jennifer either, but, you know, gotta do what you gotta do. What's that corset dress? Probably passed it up. Ooh. Okay, here they are. I want to make this. Might just leave it like this even. Isn't too terrible. Weirdly enough, I can't change the band for the choker. Oh well. 'Tis what it is. Yeah, we'll just save this variation for now. Okay, shoes. Not gonna be too picky with these, but you know. Would be nice to get at least a decent pair of shoes. This could be cool.
Dag dag.
Sleepwear. Something like this might be good, I think.
Salada wifa.
See if there is a wolf howling at the moon shirt in here. No, just llamas, of course.
Ah.
Because this game's obsessed with llamas. Because The Sims is obsessed with llamas, and they didn't even have them until The Sims 4. It's fine though.
Ripna. Zart.
Oh, I do like this shirt though, but not for now. Not right now though. Maybe something like this? This looks alright. A good Daniela, that's true. Like I said, there's certainly a lot of horror characters I can make. And, ones I have in mind. Plus, there's tons of other characters that would be cool to make, but I'm not super familiar with them because I haven't played their games. So yeah. Let's find something cute, huh? That's quite cute. I like that little ribbon on the side.
Zalaba
Okay,
Wifa.
outerwear. Seems kind of fitting for her. Of course, they got the boots clipping. That's another rich. That sucks, but whatever. We'll see. I mean, we don't need to get those boots specifically. We can always change them as needed. Yeah, I do like this. I'll take a quick glance at what's here, though. Yeah, I'll just stick with this for now. See what kind of boots we can get that hopefully won't clip. I don't think we're getting them. Okay, these don't clip at least. So I might just go with these. Oh, I want some appropriate accessories, of course, like gloves and all that. Scroll down. Yeah, this is good. Okay, yes, I want to make her an alchemist, of course. Let's train these traits first. Definitely make her a gatherer, especially because he's always finding crap out and about, especially once he breaks open pots and such. Definitely a dog person.
Oh, oh.
What else can we make her? Trait-wise, I mean. This is pretty handy to be able to, navigate through those traps. And puzzles. Also making her good would be fitting because she is definitely not without empathy, even for people that are trying to kill her. It's not without empathy or mercy, so good would probably be fitting for her. One more. You know, I've heard some people say that 5 traits isn't enough for their Sims. And I kind of get it, but for me, sometimes I find it hard to find 5 traits that I think would be fitting for a sim. But maybe I'm just not thinking outside the box enough. Guess genius would also work because he's got
Makina.
got that knowledge to because you know also need to be real smart
Chiaki, Diwa Rapina. Ripsan Nuki. Narzi Benuto. Nagi Boost.
to be able to, you know, I like lilac for a favorite color, to be able to escape through those traps. What music things do you like? Ooh, classical for now. Favorite food? Let's go with that goopy carbonara, because I like that word. Okay, let's save her to the bin because, God forbid something happens and we end up losing all that hard work. Okay, what next? Make her dog next. Make things a bit easier. Did I spell that right? Let me just double check. Yeah, I did. Okay, Huey is, of course, a white German Shepherd. Huey. Let's see. EFG. German Shepherd. Yes, of course, a white German Shepherd. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. In the good endings, he doesn't, kill him. And she even has some pity for, Danielle. Or Daniela. Even though, again, Danielle was trying to kill her, she still has, empathy for her and pity. Okay, yeah. Kinda hard to screw up a white German Shepherd, so... Yeah, could adjust his snout. But actually, I think he looks pretty good. All things considered. Might make his eyes a bit darker, actually. Yeah, I'll just give him some dark eyes. He doesn't wear a collar. He is, of course, very loyal. At least, you know, if you make sure you have a good relationship with him. Or you must be pretty adventurous to be able to, to be able to go through all those things without any kind of fear. A second. Crowds? I wouldn't say he's... I don't know if... Oh, yes, he's also pretty smart, too. Whoops. Alright, we'll save you as well. Again, not really hard to recreate the white German Shepherd, but, you know. Finally, we're gonna make Jennifer.
Noslo.
Okay. Alright, she doesn't really have a last name, so... we'll just say... Jennifer... Rose. Again, we'll look here in the bin.
Diptoggy.
Get an idea of what we want.
Dag Dag. Suzel. Rafia.
Hmm. Jennifer and Fiona look kind of similar, actually. Funny enough. We'll see how it will go. Jennifer's got a bit rounder of a face, though.
Batibusa. Nushki Zenzi. Aravid. Balumi Aravid.
Ogla.
Whoops, I thought I put... what am I doing? I'm being dumb and silly, that's what. Okay, let's try this again.
Swula. Snar. Kushla. Babu. Abaway.
Well, this one doesn't look too bad. Let's give it a try.
Azutev.
It's just a little bigger. Hmm? Let's see what we can do with the hair now. It's got that bun looking do, so let's see if we can find one here. So first I'll make her change her hair color. It actually might be a bit darker of a blonde. Whoops. Shoot. Oh god, I thought my game froze for a minute. Oh, that almost could have been bad. Oh, but yeah, let's make this, see if we can't make this a bit darker. The blondes. This looks okay for now, I think. Alright, now what's how we do? Alright, we're looking for buns, buns, buns. No, it's not. It's like a braided crown, not a bun. No, not quite the bun we're looking for. No, not on top like that either. Something like this, maybe, actually. Yeah, this might actually do it. Just make some more adjustments. Um, Alright, let's take this makeup off first real quick. Ow. Don't want to... Glasses are a bit too long here as well. Or not. This is about good, I think. So we can get a bit more of a neutral base here. This lip shape isn't actually too bad, but we'll adjust the lower lip a bit. Okay, with... I mean, just adjusting these earbuds here. The nose down a bit. Okay, this actually doesn't look too bad so far. Let's adjust some eyes a bit. It's actually pretty good. She's got kind of hazel looking eyes, so that's about the right color, I'd say. Maybe make the nose just a bit shorter. Yeah, actually it's more like this color for eyes. Okay, this actually doesn't look too bad. Let's see if we can't get some good clothing options. Yeah, no, not quite, but... worth a try. This is kind of close, maybe? Of course, as usual, it is hard to find something that's just right, but hopefully we'll find something good enough. No, I don't think so. Probably would go with this one if anything. Hmm. Yeah, da-da. So, of course, I choose the characters whose clothes are hard to replicate in The Sims. There is an alternate costume for her I might do, but maybe not. I might as well just I'd rather for at least the everyday wear just stick to something that looks close to just the default. Yeah, let's continue with shoes. Maybe something like this, make them brown. Yeah, let's make these a brown color then. Accessories next. Of course, there's that red brooch, but I don't know if we'll be able to put it on here. Tis just how it goes sometimes. So I wanted to get rid of these earrings at least. I'm just going to get some black socks too. Oops, I scrolled way too far down. Nope, 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 nope. Nope, nope, nope. Actually, maybe. Yeah. So, not perfect, but what you gonna do? I do actually have an idea of what I want to put her in for the formals. She's got a, Gothic Lolita costume you can unlock for her, so I'm gonna find that. That is actually something I remember. That's in this, Create a Sim. Let's try and find it again. wasn't quite it. I thought I saw another one. But maybe I was mistaken. Either way, we'll keep looking. Oh yeah, I did get this one as well. Oh, here it is. Here's the one I had in mind. See if I can't make the lace white. Oops, forgot to change the shoes, silly. Now we'll find some black socks again. Sorry, I was just looking at something. Don't need these earrings. Let's make these black. Maybe not these. Crap. Of course, it scrolled all the way up. These are the ones we just had. Yeah, I'll just stick with this for now. Okay, sleepwear. Probably something pretty simple, right? Something like this, maybe, but I don't know if I like the colors as much. But I just had a plain template for this, so I could just use whatever color. There, good enough. Sorry, I'm just trying to adjust things as usual. Alright, athletic wear. What kind of athletic wear would be fitting? This might be okay. What kind of shoes am I going to get? Yeah, we'll just go with these. That'll be fine, I think. Let's get rid of the earrings again. This is just the quickest way to do it. Put a new one on, take them off. Okay, swimwear. Saw some pretty cute vintage looking swimwear. Like this. I think that'd work. Outerwear. Now, what do we want for outerwear? Again, quite the selection. Yeah, it's just the outfit we have for every day. I won't necessarily want to do that. Yeah, this might be good for outerwear. I'll get some new gloves and socks just so they look a little better. Bit more fitting for this outfit, I mean. Gloves, gloves, gloves. Yeah. I'll go CC in the socks too much, but might as well change them just to, you know, just so they look nice. Okay, let's get rid of all these for now. Just got a clean slate. It's definitely a bookworm. Loves her fairy tales and such. I'd say she's pretty brave to confront her trauma and trying to overcome it and move on from it. Okay, well, I also definitely want to make her a dog person as well. She's also good because she has the empathy to forgive the people that made her life hell. I mean, I know she's called the unlucky girl in game, but do I want to make her unlucky? Give her the unlucky trait? I don't know. I was thinking of actually making her a bit of a loner. Yeah, this is fine. Whoops, not that. Oh, I did not know that animation existed. But no. Let's make her a loner. Become friends. Actually, yeah, you know what? I think she would make for a good writer, so give her a writer. Ah, thank you, Ham Dan. Yeah, give Jennifer a break. She's already gone through enough shit. This is a clean slate for her. So we'll make her like classical music as well. And also, you know what? Jennifer's definitely got something of a sweet tooth, so let's give her, give her something sweet and tasty as our favorite food. Cookies would probably be good, I think. Again, we'll save. Whoops, not that. Not that. Let's save her to the bin again. So again, God forbid something were to happen. Of course, we're making a dog. We're making Brown. Where nothing ever bad happened to him. Nope. Looks like a lab mix. So, we'll do that. Let's see, let's make it. Raleigh's more of a yellowish color, but, you know. Close enough to brown. Let's make him a lab testing. Hey, golden retriever. G. I. J. K. my Labrador? Huh? They don't have Labrador retrievers. I'm just going to have to make a golden retriever then. I mean, that's fine. Maybe he's really more lab looking, but whatever. Okay, there's a more accurate first shape, I think, for him. Yeah. Yep. My shape, I think brown's a bit on the bigger side. I don't know if it's quite like that, though. This is good, actually, I think, for now. Okay, brown. Yes, collar. Collar, collar, collar. He's got a brown collar. That'll do. Okay, brown's pretty smart to be able to sniff out those items that you need. Dirk. Loyal, of course. Will always attack enemies whenever Jennifer's in danger. Okay, what are we doing for his last trait? You know what, sir? We'll make him adventurous as well. Save you to the bin. Okay, we'll call this the Horror Heroine House. Hey, these are all just roommates. Okay, so what's money we got? Got $19,000. Yeah. I'll try to at least find a house that would be good for them before getting off this stream. Okay, so I'll take a look at all the houses at least. It's in a town. Also, we can also, if we can't afford it, we're gonna cheat. This is my game. I do what I want. If I want to cheat, we're gonna cheat. This is pretty cool. This is quite nice. I might choose this one. Keep this one in mind. Where are you? Edit town, yeah. Now this is interesting. First off, don't need a huge house for them. So that's what I was just looking at now. Alright, yeah, I think this will actually be pretty good. Plenty of room for the dog to run about as well. And dig about. Yeah, we'll go with this one. What's this one called? Hold on. This was a conventional domicile. Okay, for some reason, I can't... Why can't I open my cheat menu? Alright, well, let's save the game first. Hold on a minute, let me see if am I not able to use cheats in windowed mode? Hold on. Okay, I don't know if... Okay, for some reason... Okay, let's try this first. Let's get back to the main menu and see if that does anything. Okay, it doesn't. Maybe cheats don't work in windowed mode. Alright. Well, alright, for now, we'll just call it a stream for now. As usual, thank you all so much for dropping by and watching. I know all we really did was create some stuff, but hopefully you enjoyed it anyways, and we'll definitely be getting to actual playing The Sims, next time we play this. So yeah, hopefully I'll see you all next time. Bye!